Hello YouTubers, so this is the unboxing of the Panasonic DC3. Now I'm not actually going to be taking the DC3 out of the box because I'm actually using it at the moment. Also on the DC3 I have the lens cap which is attached to the DC3, and also I've attached the lanyard, so they won't be in the box either. So basically let's have a look, see what you would get in the box. So we open it up and it's pretty much the same as the DC1, but this time you get two discs. One's got the software on it and the other one has got the instruction manual on it. Also I think you can download both of these from the Panasonic website. Then you get the limited warranty, you got the Panasonic warranty certificate there, and some kind of register your product spiel there, and then you've got your basic operation manual there. So in here we have USB cable which you use to charge and transfer files over, AVI cable that you can plug into your TV. I think you can also use HDMI on it, but you need a HDMI cable as well. Why they don't include it I don't know, but there you go. Then you've got your charger there. Now the lanyard would come in that, the little lens cap comes in that, and the battery goes in that, and the actual camera itself goes in that. And that's it, that's your box. Okay, that's enough of the unboxing. Next up I shall take you through the settings and we'll have a look around the camera itself. Okie dokie. Hello YouTubers, so here we have the Panasonic DC3. Now what I'm going to do is show you around the camera itself. We'll also explore some of the buttons, and then I'll take you through the settings so that you guys can see what the settings are like. So let's get started. Okay, so on the front, on the pull out side panel, we have the stereo mic. Now I've never understood why they put it on there, because if you do self-portrait and you want to see yourself recording, then the mics are behind this instead of in front of it. So that don't make no sense to me. Don't know why they did that. But then you've got the spill on the side there, you've got your speaker grill here, and that's pretty much it for there. On the bottom we have tripod mount, and we also sort of bottom side we have the pull out bit where the battery goes and the SD card goes. On this side we don't really have anything. Then you've got the lens and the flash. Around here we have the controls. You've got your picture take, your zoom, your camera take, your video capture, the menu button, the record button, and the joystick that helps you through the settings. And there's another button up here which I think turns on the eye capability, and we'll have to have a look see what that does. But that's pretty much it. And here you have where you put your lanyard or your lens cap. Now why they couldn't put a lens cap in there I don't know. Basically what I did is I put the lanyard in first and then looped the lens cap around the lanyard. That was the only real way that I could do it. So flip open the screen and we have indicators of what these two sockets are. You've got your USB socket and your HDMI socket in there, and then you've got your power on button, and these protect the screen. And that little bit of spiel basically tells you that it might get hot, and if it does then it's not a malfunction. So let's turn her on. Now before I go into any settings, let's see what this button does. So I'm going to press the button now, and it just switches the zoom from wide angle to telescopic, I think that is, which is the same as the DC1 to be honest. So here we have the settings. What I'll do is I'll quickly go through them so that you guys can see what they are. Let's get started. In order to get to the settings, you just press the menu button and then you use the little setting joystick to go through the various different settings, and you press on the setting button to go into the setting that you want. So here's the resolutions. I'm not going to do any tests with the iframe or the VGA or the voice record because I don't really see the point. because I don't think you guys would be interested in it. Press menu to back up. So here are the resolutions. Basically you set this, and depending on what resolution you're in, you can take pictures in these, whatever you set. Creative control, these are the various different effects that you've got. So we've got miniature effect. I will try and do the miniature effect, but we'll have to wait and see on that one. And then you've got everything else is black and white except for the colour that you choose. So if we put that to red, then that red sticks out, whereas everything else is black and white. So that's quite groovy. Old movie, time lapse. I won't read out every single setting because you guys can read. So that's the creative control. Intelligent auto is basically where the camera will assess your surroundings and put it in what it thinks is the relevant scene mode. So if you're in a low light situation, it will put it in a low light scene mode. And talking of scene modes, that's what we're in now. I'm going to use night scenery for the low light outside, and then I'll use the HDR backlight and the low light for the tests inside. And I'll also show you what it's like when it's just on automatic, so that you can see the differences. Now these are the different zooms. iZoom, I don't really understand iZoom because it's less than digital zoom. I'll have to look that up to see why they've put that in there and what the difference is. There you've got your burst pictures. Like I say, I'm not going to read out every single one. Now the flash only works on the pictures, it doesn't work on video. And some of these settings you can actually set up as a shortcut. Now the photo view basically gives you a little line down here. Not really sure why you would have that, but there you go. No doubt someone out there knows what it is. I mean, these sort of settings are things that I don't really use. This enables you to see your picture for a couple of seconds after you've taken it. Now what I'm going to do with the 720p is I'll actually test out these three different image stabilizations to see if there's actually any difference. And then of course you've got your picture image stabilization, white balances. Now indoor 2, I don't think that the DC1 had indoor 2. So now you've got your ISO, various different settings for the ISO, which is groovy. And there's your focus. Face chaser is face detection. The wind cut actually makes a difference on this camera. When you put it on, it makes things a lot more bassy. So here's you've got your shortcuts here, and you can actually change the shortcuts to whatever you want to change it to, and it's also got recommended settings there as well. And then it shows you what your current settings are set at, which is groovy. Clock set, obviously, clock set. I'm not really sure what the quick start is. I don't really know what that is. I'll have to look into that. That obviously shows all of the stuff on the screen. And that's your LCD display brightness. Initial set is a factory reset. And there you go, that's all the settings. Next up I shall do the low light tests. Obviously I haven't got a camera that I can compare it to. I could compare it to the Play Touch, but I don't think the Play Touch is really up to it, so I'm just going to do the tests with the DC3. Okay, that's enough from me. Hope you're having a good day, and I'll do some more later on. Bye bye for now.